Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the BuildIT 2014 Overview webinar. My name is Erin. I'm responsible for sales marketing support over here at BuildIT, and I'll be your host this morning. Before we begin, I just want to remind everyone that this webinar is being recorded, and we will be posting the recording online in a few days, as well as sending all of you the link by email. Also, there will be time at the end of the overview for questions. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask them by chat in the bottom right corner of the webinar section. Today, we'll begin with an overview done by John Chan, who will take us through some of the changes and new additions in the latest version of BuildIT. John studied mechanical engineering and has been a member of the BuildIT application engineering team for 5 years. He previously worked in the manufacturing end of the mechanical engineering field with hands-on metrology experience. Now I'm going to hand the mic over to John so he can take you through BuildIT 2014. John?
Thanks, Erin. Hi, everyone. In BuildIT 2014, we have improved a lot on our import and export module by adding more and more file types and features. For example, we now support the JT files, 3D data format developed by Siemens PLM for CAD exchanges. We can now import parts and assemblies from SolidWorks. For the NX files, we are now able to import the product manufacturing information at the assembly level. We're now compatible with the CATIA V6 CAD parts and CAD products. And finally, we have finalized our DML export module to be fully compatible with DPV, which is an XPC software developed by Siemens PLM. In terms of performance, BuildIT 2014 will have a native 64-bit version. BuildIT was already known for being able to import very huge models. But now with the 64-bit version, our users will be able to import models that are virtually unlimited in terms of size. Also, intensive computations like best fit alignments will be improved in terms of speed. We have also worked on improving our import point cloud functionality, which is now 10 times faster. As an example, let's say for a FARO-focused 3D large volume scan, that it's 27 million of points. As an example, we are now able to import in 45 seconds, which is amazing. And finally, we have worked on the rendering of the color plot for surfaces and curves analysis. So now the heavy lifting is all done by the graphic card. So manipulating the view will be very smooth. So now I'm going to showcase a bit the new features of BuildIT 2014 by performing a GD&T inspection workflow and then generating a color plot and creating a report. So in the past, we have already worked a lot on our GD&T module, and we have continued adding more and more functionalities throughout all the versions. So, and in this new version, we have added the Composite Tolerance for positional tolerance. So here's an example that you can see for the positional tolerance and the composite. So composite tolerance are designed or assigned to pattern features. So in this example, I have pattern features of 4 holes. So these 4 cylinders. And they have a positional tolerance of 40 thou relative to ABC. And then you can see here. So, and then I have a 20 thou tolerance relative to A. And both tolerances have a maximum material condition, which will give us a bonus if the diameter of the holes are bigger and within tolerances. And all of these will be calculated when we evaluate the tolerance. So let me just show you for this part. The part was already measured, so you can see the measurements here. And what I will do is I will use the datum-based alignment to align the measurements to the CAD. So let me show you how to do this. So first, I'm going to just go and start the command. So device alignment and then datum-based alignment. So this command will allow me to select the datum entities, and then it will automatically perform the alignment based on my selection. So first, I'll go to the primary object. So let me just rotate, and my primary object is the bottom plane. So I'll just select that. And let me just show you, this is a new feature that we have in 2014, is the tooltip. So you can see besides my my cursor, there is a tooltip telling me what is the filter that is selected and what is the name as well of the object. So let me just show you, let's say for the secondary object, and I'll just use the filter. Filter is very useful inside BuildIT to select a subcategory of entities. So in this case, I'll just select a surface plane, and then you can see in my tooltip is already at surface plane. So you don't have to go back. Let's say you have already opened this command, and you don't have to go back to see which filter is active. You can just look at the tooltip. And also as you can see, as I go on over surfaces, you can see the name of the surface that will be selected. So I'm just going to select the surface plane 2 here, and let's say for the third one, you can see my tooltip. Oh, back to object, but doesn't matter. So here you can see I'll just select the plane 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3 here. So I'll just move a model, and I'm ready to apply. So you can see the alignment has been done, and this alignment is done with respect to the datum-based alignment, so with respect to what I have selected. So the next step, which is optional, is to save the alignment. So let me just show you how to do that. Device alignment and save alignment here. So I'll just give a name as ABC for my alignment of ABC selected device, and this is something that we have already added in the previous version, is to the ability to save, to associate it to a DRF. So I'll just select that and my DRF ABC. So then this alignment is saved to ABC. So then when I evaluate the GD&T tolerance, it will just recall this alignment. So let me just show you in the tree as well, measurement, device, under alignment, and then this is saved, and also it's active because you can see it's in bold. So bold means that it's active. So next is to just evaluate the GD&T. So let me just, I can just easily select these two like that using control and left clicking on the tolerances, and then can now right click on it. So this is also a new feature in 2014, is to be able to have the contextual menu in the 3D view. So right click, and then I can just evaluate. So right now you can see the results inside the message bar telling me that it has passed, everything has passed. And also with the composite tolerance, it has an internal alignment. So you can see inside the in the tree for the alignment, there is a second one that has been created. So, and this is the alignment for evaluating the composite tolerance of 20 thou here. So let me just show you one thing that we can do is I will just recall some annotations here for the center of the holes. And one great way to, let's say, troubleshoot if I want to just look at the values and go back to this alignment, I can just right click on the alignment and restore, and you'll see the annotations values will be updated. This is something that has been like that for a long time already. So annotations in BuildIT will be always updated when the alignment has been changed. So all of these are updated in real time. So you can see right clicking to restore the alignment. So next step is to I'll just want to point out for the laser trackers users. So since now we have the right click ability, I'm going just to show, let's say the points that I have created previously, the reference points here. Here, let's say for I can now right click on any point, and I have the aim ability. So aim. So for laser tracker users, it is often very useful to aim the laser beam at a specific location, like a point that you have already measured or a reference point. So previously, our laser tracker users had to select a point and then aim using the aim button in the broker. So now there's a very quick way just by right-clicking on a point, and then the aim functionality is available here. So making it very useful and fast to just aim on a point, and your tracker beam will be right away directed to that location. So that's very useful and very neat. So you can right click from the 3D view here, or you can right click here and click on A. So another thing that I wanted to show, and this is not really known, this has been like that for the past release as well, is the ability to rename multiple points at the same time. So let's say I have these 4 center holes that are named ref1 to ref4. So one functionality in BuildIT is it's to be able to rename them automatically. So let's say if I don't want to name them as ref1 to ref4, let's say I want to name center 1 to center 4, so I can just rename them automatically. So I can just select them like that and click on F2. This is a shortcut to rename. One other thing that I wanted to show is the save views. So like you all know, we had the saved views here. So a save view actually is let's say this is a view, let's say for a very big model is very useful, or I can save a view like that, clicking on the save view button here, and let's say this is my demo view. So this is saved. So let's say I would be working on another part of the of this model, and then if I go back to my save views, you have your predefined views, but you also have your saved view. So my demo view has been saved, and I can go back here. So this is very useful for working with a big model that you want to go through different locations very quickly, but also for reports as well. These will be used for the screenshots. One other thing that we have added for 2014 is the button, the More button. So when you click on the More button, there's a window that comes up, and this allows you to quickly go and cycle through your views and just go very quickly like that. So that's a very cool way to just see what you have as views and go directly. And there is also a delete button here. So let's say if you don't want to have this view anymore, so then you can just delete very quickly. So that's for the new save view and the More button that I wanted to show. Let me just perform a surface deviation analysis. So I'll just select this, select the associated points and compute scale and everything. Okay, so I'll just apply. So you can see the color plot has been done. So I'll just I just want to create a screenshot and a report. So you just select the analysis and add the screenshot, and let's say it'll ask me to where I want to save it and the name. Let's say I want to get some screenshots here. So these 2 and 3. So then it will just generate a report in the portrait mode with all the deviations as well. So you have at the beginning the top part, which is the job information. You have your screenshot and the stats, so a histogram and some statistic about maximum or MS average, and you have your deviations in a table, so giving the nominal and the deviations. So this ends the first part of my hands-on demo for showing the 2014. Let me just now show you something that we are very excited about. So I'm going to just bring another model in, just like that, sliding in. So now we are now able to import the color information of each point inside a point cloud. So you can see this is a scan that can be a scan like let's say from Faro Focus 3D. So you can see this right now. Maybe the webinar won't show like how smooth it is, but it's actually very smooth on my computer. So you can see it's a point cloud, and we'll just show you inside here, so you can see it's really points inside. So just going to zoom out a bit. So it's very smooth, and we have a lot of point cloud editing function, And what I will show is I will show you the as the split command. So let me just something like that. So I'll try to isolate the car by splitting the cloud. So, and then it's inside edit, point cloud, and split clouds. So first I'm going to select the cloud, and we have a polygon selection, so click on that. So what you can do is you can just click and create your polygon, and some people would call this as a lasso selection. So then you'll just split the cloud by creating a polygon, and then I can just now have several different clouds. And oops, sorry about that. So here you have the car only. So that's it for now.
Thanks, John. So now we will be opening the floor to your questions. So I have a first question here. When is the release expected?
We're final testing the software right now, so it's planned to be released by the end of this month, so by the end of January.
And I have another question. In terms of automation, have there been any improvements?
Yes, actually, that's a very good question. We have actually improved a lot throughout the past few releases, and for the 2014, 2 new important additions have been added. So it's concerning the loops and the lists. So let me just show you and build it. Let me just go back to this. So for the loop, a loop is actually it will repeat an action until a condition is satisfied. So let me just show you an example. We have actually a lot of examples inside automate and process examples here. And let's say for the loops, let me just show you. In this case, it will be rotate every 3 degrees that I can show you. So this process will just rotate everything that I have selected, and then it will rotate every 3 degrees until 360 degrees is reached. So let's say I'm going to just rotate this and rotate around, let's say, this line. So then you can see that it will rotate every 3 degrees until 360 degrees have been reached. So then let's say another improvement that we have done is the list. So I'm going to just show you another example, which is to stack all planes here. So what it will do is it will find all entities that are planes in the model, and then it will just stack them inside. So I'm going to just maybe in this case just be a bit zoomed out and stack all plane. So you can see it's taking all the planes in the model and just stack them. So and then you can see it's looping inside here in our process tab, just looping inside and finding the planes and just stacking them. So I'll just click to stop here so you can just see. So you might say that this is like obviously these processes are not I would say useful, but it's just it's a very good way to illustrate the concept. So, and also you can just since those examples, those processes are available, so then you can just look at them and change them to your needs. So yeah, so that's what we have done for automated for now. And also we have added the possibility of overlaying images inside a process. So then that will be very helpful to guide, let's say, your operator to do something by an image, by showing an image. So that's it.
Okay, and I have one last question here. Is there a way to customize the toolbars?
Yes, of course. This is actually not very known by all the users. So the first way would be to just right-click, and you'll have the toolbar, the pre-made toolbars that are available. So you can just let's say in this case evaluate toolbar. So then this appears here, and you can just drag them around. So very standard. The other way to customize your toolbar would be to right-click, and there's the customize option here. So in this, you'll see the commands here, and these are all the commands that are available throughout the software. And what you can do is you can just select any of them and just select it and slide it to any existing toolbar that you have. So then this will add that icon here. and you can do that for your favorite or your most used icons or commands. The other way to, let's say if you don't want something, then you can just discard it by selecting and dragging it. So that would be for the icons for the toolbars. And the something also very interesting is to creating shortcuts. So you can select any command and just assign a new shortcut. So you can assign something here and click on assign. So very useful creating shortcuts. So that's it.
It's great. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you, John, for providing us with your expertise this morning. We'll be sending out the link to this video by email, as well as posting it on our YouTube channel. And remember to keep an eye out for the BuildIT 2014 release announcement. Thank you all for attending and making this webinar a success, and have a great day.